Amnesty International has organized a two-day training workshop for journalists in Plateau, focusing on upholding journalism ethics, promoting collective voices for justice, freedom, truth and dignity in reportage. Other areas focus on ensuring journalists' safety while discharging their duties.
What human rights stands for and why it's important for everyone to have that knowledge. We've taken this training to different states in Nigeria, and a good part of it is to bring in different groups, correspondents in different units, and even speak to editors to understand the need for us to report adequately and bring in the cap of the human rights dimension.
Protection of human rights is very important. It's very fundamental to any society, any free society, for society to develop, for it to grow. All the Western countries that at least we think are in a much better place than us today have all some fundamental respect for human rights. And I think Nigerian journalists are in a very good position to help drive that process. That's why I started the lecture with the quote of the former American Supreme Court Judge Felix Frankfurter, who said that freedom of the press is not the end by itself. It is the end to a free society.
Human rights abuse comes to journalists largely first before getting to the society. And so we believe that this training is timely, and it is going to equip, participants with the necessary knowledge and skills. And it's also going to expand their understanding and even the landscape, so that they will promote justice, they will promote an equitable society, and they will also ensure that there is a peaceful and vibrant society.
Participating journalists expressed gratitude to Amnesty International for the impactful training, pledging to apply the knowledge gained to enhance their reporting standards.
Thing that stands for me is still being objective in my reportage, not being biased, where someone presents something to you, and because of that you tend to dance to the person's tune instead of being objective in your reportage.
We are meant to understand the need for journalists not to be biased, as well as to report issues that has to do with gender in a way that it's been expected, not to put sentiment.
Amnesty International are doing a good job, and I commend their efforts, and I commend their partnership with the journalists on the Plateau to ensure that we are being trained and equipped in a certain way that will help us, to cover whatever it is, especially the happenings around in the state.
Thank you so much for bringing the light to areas where we need to adjust, and I wish we can actually do this more, because having the conversation just made us see that there's a lot of cultural bias, personal lens that is standing in the way of our job.
Almost every member of the correspondent chapel is here. I think it's because of the importance attached to a program like this. I would want them to do more. I mean, it wouldn't be bad if they come every year.
Hello. Hope you enjoyed the news. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to hit the notification button so you get notified about fresh news updates.